Hey, it's Wednesday. You know what that means. Inside Scots Sports, new episode. That's me, a student athlete, interviewing other student athletes and faculty on campus. Let's get into today's episode. Welcome back to another episode of Inside Scots Sports. I'm your host, Hunter Nash. Today we have a junior on the softball and volleyball team, Haley Ullrich. Haley, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. So I do want to start off. You're from all the way in Minnesota,
Yes.
Elk River. What brought you all the way to Alma College?
Sports did, actually. Softball was originally the plan, and then when he brought me in, he goes, I know you play two sports, and if you'd like to talk to the volleyball coach, you're more than welcome to. So she actually let me meet the volleyball coach, and I committed like 3 days later, and I loved it ever since.
Did you have any other schools on your radar, or was it?
There was a couple small ones in Minnesota, but I knew once I walked on, it was it.
Great. So now being at Alma College, what's your favorite part here?
Favorite part's the small campus feel. Just definitely like knowing people all the time, or always saying hi to someone, knowing the professors really well, how they can interact with you in class and outside of class, and I absolutely love that.
I know that the first 2 years definitely look a lot different than this year, so what's your favorite thing to do on campus now with the restrictions and kind of protocols?
My favorite thing to do is just getting outside, enjoying the IM opportunities that we have, and playing different sports with the restrictions and being able to get outside and play like beach volleyball or the IM softball coming up, which I know I'm so excited to play.
Yeah, I know we made a team as well. So when did you first start participating in volleyball and softball?
I was 6 years old for both. I did t-ball before that, but softball I started when I was 6. My dad was my coach. Of course, every little softball girl's dream. So yeah, it's been a while.
Did you play any other sports when you were coming up, or?
I played a year of soccer, but that was about it. That was where the skills ended after that.
So what is your favorite sport to watch outside of your own?
My favorite sport's football, definitely, especially the Vikings. Go Minnesota.
So then, I know that we talked earlier and you have a cabin in Wisconsin. How was that growing up with a cabin? Do you still go there often?
We do. We still have it. It's right on a small fishing lake. We grew up, it has no Wi-Fi, so no service at all, which is kind of nice because it's just a getaway from the city in Minnesota. But it's always been fun. We either go on the lake fishing or you can go four-wheeling, just to kind of get out and get away from other people, which is kind of a fun, relaxing trip.
That's awesome. So do you think that coming up playing softball and volleyball for as long as you have, how do you think that that's helped you just in life, being more organized, time management? How has that helped?
It's really helped. It showed me how to be a leader, how to lead different people. Everyone's different, and so that's definitely helped. And it's also helped me with time management with classes and just being able to do both of them with your schedule at all times. Just being able to do time management and planning well.
Mm-hmm. I know that here at Alma, all athletes are involved in many different things. Do you think that that's helped you with your transition to campus as well then?
It has. When I came here, playing a sport right away I had 20 teammates that were my instant friends, and knowing someone already and then they knowing other people, getting to know others, it made it so much easier, especially with clubs and getting to know other people on campus that don't play your sport, which has been a great opportunity.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you. So you told me that you had a fish. Tell me a little bit more about your fish.
I did. I had a pet fish named Brenda. She lasted about 3 months. She was my only pet, my first pet, my only pet I've had. I decided I'll just bring a pet fish home because I've never had one before, and maybe my parents would not be the happiest with me, but I did, and I decided not to have a regular fish name. It had to be unique. So I was like, let's make the most sophisticated fish name we can find. So we got Brenda.
That's great. And when was this?
My junior year of high school.
Okay. And so then another different thing. So you're left-handed, but you do everything else right-handed.
Yes.
Have you seen that as an advantage in sports, or how has that kind of helped you?
It can be an advantage. I used to hit left-handed when I was younger. And then my dad was like, yeah, this isn't good. You're not very good at this. So he switched me to right-handed, and it was just immediate connection with that. But I can actually play hockey left. Golf is right, though. And tennis and lacrosse, I can do both. So I don't know, people are like, what's your dominant hand? And I go, well, which one do you want? which is kind of nice. So it's just like they're both dominant, which it's helped in different aspects, but not in all aspects because I'm still a mainly dominant right hand.
That's great. So I want to get into a couple fun questions. If you had to pick one coach out of the whole athletics department to survive on an island with, who would it be and why?
I picked Coach Allison on the football team. He seems pretty cool. I feel like he would be able to survive really well. If not, I know he's always got good music in the weight room, so I'm sure he'd be like jamming on the beach. He'd just be laying there. If we can't survive, I mean, might as well listen to good music all we can.
Yeah, make it a good time.
Exactly.
If you could pick one hobby outside of your sport that you think your coach would participate in, what would it be and why? You can do either coach.
I have to go Madison. She'd probably be traveling the world. She seems pretty adventurous, so I'd put Madison traveling the world.
Awesome. I know this is kind of a hard question to answer, but what would you say that you're known for?
I'd probably be known on campus-wise, maybe for 2 sports, and also being from out of state, probably.
Not a lot of people out of state here.
Yeah, no, not really. Just me and my roommate, for the most part, that I know. A few of us, but not many.
That's awesome. So we will finish here with a speed round. I'm going to ask you as many questions as possible, and we'll get you a minute on the clock and see how many you can get through.
All right, sounds good.
Are you ready? Okay. Favorite color?
Blue.
Favorite midnight snack?
Trail mix.
Favorite breakfast food?
Eggs and toast.
Favorite drink?
Water.
TV show?
Friends.
Fall or spring?
Fall.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Hot dog or hamburger?
Hamburger.
Pens or pencils?
Pens.
Do you snore?
Not that I know of.
Favorite flavor of ice cream?
Moose tracks.
Favorite number?
22.
Cake or pie?
Pie.
Brownies or cookies?
Cookies.
Favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Texting or FaceTime?
FaceTime.
Drawing or painting?
Drawing.
Water or Gatorade?
Water.
Can you say a word in Spanish?
Hola.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Big dogs or little dogs?
Big dogs.
Paper or plastic?
Paper.
Milk or chocolate milk?
Milk.
Is the earth flat or round?
Round.
Favorite superhero?
Spider-Man.
Are you a morning person?
I am.
Gold or silver?
Silver.
Favorite genre of music?
Country.
Favorite song?
Different by Micah Tyler.
Chocolate or caramel?
Chocolate.
Perfect. Well, Haley, thank you for joining us on this week's episode.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching another episode of Inside Scots Sports. I'm your host, Hunter Nash, and I'm excited to see you guys next week. Make sure to stay positive and test negative.